the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets back to Hardman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Going to throw right away. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll manage only a couple. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Second down and 8. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. 11 yards on the pass there. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be a...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll go again with Lloyd. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now, for the point after. It's up and through. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Why, Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ow, but tonight.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Oh, ready. 11.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Texans. Going after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
1 quarter in the books. All even on the scoreboard. And more from They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On 1st down, it's Lloyd. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Stroud. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings us 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards.
On the quick, right?
They'll try to run this one in. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Hey, uno.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
At one point, it felt like a touchdown was almost inevitable, but now after 2 back-to-back wins by this defense, all of a sudden it seems like the defense is in control, and this drive's in danger of stalling out.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
But I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Atwell sent in motion here. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. It's first down, and they'll run. Room to run inside the 40. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before...
It is brought in the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Detroit. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Lions go up by 7, 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, uno Mars. 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Texans will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Oh, ready.
They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Tight end motioning left. A second down throw for Stroud. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Look the hot, look the hot. Wide Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Oh, ready. 11. Hey, uno.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Christian Harris there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will score again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
On the quick, right? Hey.
On play action. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Right. Hey, south. Hey.
Here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hey. Check out.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Roll. Here we go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Lions will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Lloyd running right.
All right.
Stroud. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's...
On the ground, it's Ali. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Atwell sent in motion here. On third down, here's an option play right. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
A run, and this is Lloyd. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down. Another try with Ali. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. The ball comes out. The Texans have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Ali. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go once more with Ali. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives them a first down. A carry now for Ali. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
On second down, it's Ali. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll look to throw. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. White, Tony. 11.
They'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hey, uno.
They'll send their tight end left. On second down, Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Texans will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, we make it 4th and 15. Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everyone.